Before we proceed, I'm going to repeat myself again, just for those who are just joining us. My name is Dapsy, and I'm speaking here live from Dublin, Ireland, local time 5:58. And then this is a TikTok live session, a leadership TikTok live session, where we help people to live a life of purpose, to live a life of victory and a life of fulfillment. It's a leadership TikTok live session, leadership in human development and nation building. So if this sort to be something that you are interested in, then you're welcome on board. You're welcome. And I tell you, I'm not promising. I tell you, no matter time you spend in here, even if it's 2, 3, 10 minutes, whatever time you spend in here or more, you will have something to hold on to that makes you become even much better than you were before. Yeah, you will have something to hold on to. I'm not promising, I'm telling you. If you spend a little time here, stay a little bit and listen to what we have to say, then you will see something to hold on to that will make you a better person. Yes, it's a journey. Your journey to your place of purpose, your journey to victory and your fulfillment is a journey. So, it's a line upon line, precept upon precept. So as you glean, as you stay a bit, I don't know the time that you are available for you, but whatever time you're spending here, you are going to glean on something tangible that will make your life a better one than it was before. So you're welcome on board. I remain yours truly, Dapsy. So without wasting time, it's 6 p.m. here in Ireland, Dublin, and today's topic is your assignment. Today's topic is your assignment. When you hear your assignment, what comes to your mind? What is the thing that comes to mind? I will tell you that your assignment is what you are. Simple thing is that what you are created to do. Your assignment in simple terms is what you are created to do. Specifically is the need that you are created to meet. Now, this is the assignment. Now we're talking about your assignment. That's the subject of today. The need that you are created to meet. There's a need that you, listening to me right now, that you are created to meet. There is a challenge that you are created to solve. That is your assignment. As simple as it sounds, it is very weighty. As simple as it sounds, your assignment, what you are created to do. That is specifically the problem, the challenge that you are created to solve, or the need that you are created to meet. The challenge that you are created to solve, or the need that you are created to meet. As simple as it sounds, as simple as this sounds, I want you to think deeply on this. Ask yourself, what is my assignment? What is that need that I am created to meet? There is always a need. Humans, we have needs, not want. Please be careful. I'm mindful with my words. What is that need that you are created to meet? What is that challenge that you are created to solve? The challenge could be positive and it could be negative. But whatever challenge it is, what is it that I am created to solve? That is your assignment. And that is what we are here to discuss tonight. I wrote here that your assignment is a function of the framework that you are made of. Your assignment is a function of your nature. Your nature, your kind of person. You don't search for it far-fetched. Your assignment is right within you. You must search within, not without. Yes. Your assignment is not far-fetched. It's right from within you. You search for it from within. You are a function. Your assignment is a function of your nature. Your assignment is a function of your framework, what you are framed with. I wrote here that before a product is made, usually there is always a preconceived intent by the manufacturer. before a product is made, there is always a preconceived intent by the manufacturer. That is the one who wants to create. Just like you, if you want to create something, if you are coming up with an idea, there is an intent towards that idea. Yeah. You don't just come up with something, there is an intention towards it. So, you in this case now, you are the manufacturer. You have an intention to create something. And then before this idea of yours come to life, you have an intention towards it. Now, I'm just trying to, dissect and bisect that there's always an intent before creation. So that's why I said your assignment is what the need that you are created to meet, and the challenge that you are created to solve. So I wrote here that usually there is always a preconceived intent of purpose by the manufacturer which guides and determines the product design. Yes, the intent, the preconceived intent of what is to be made is what guides how, or the design of that product. The intention of what the manufacturer had in mind is what guides the design of that product. So you in your mind now, you want to create something. You want to create maybe an app, or you want to design a model. You want to design an electric model, yeah, a manufacturing model. There is always an intent that this is what I want this manufacturing model. This is what I want this manufacturing product to design. So that model gives you a preconceived design as to how you want to create that design. Yeah, it gives you a foreknown knowledge of as to how you want to create something. Yes. For instance, if you want to create a footwear for an engineering site, what are the things that you will conceive? You want to design a footwear for an engineering site. You are going to look at the sturdiness. You're going to look at the strength. Yes, you're going to look at the heaviness, so it can contain stress, it can contain tension around the engineering site. These are the things that you look out for: the sturdiness, the strength of the footwear that you want to design, because you are looking at engineering site, a construction site. It has to be sturdy. It has to be, it has to be strong. It has to be heavy, so you can move around objects that are harmful. It has to be hard. But if you want to make a footwear or a shoe or footwear for an athlete, what would you be considering? You want to design a footwear for an athlete, what would you be considering? You'll be considering flexibility. You'll be considering softness. Yes, how it fits, the landing, flexibility, how flexible how light, the lightness of the footwear, how flexible, how comfortable the footwear would be to the user as an athlete. So these are the things that you consider. So what am I trying to say in essence is that there's always a preconceived intent from the manufacturer before he manufactures a product. So what the manufacturer intend the product to do is the way in which he fashion that product. So in what way are you fashioned? That's why I said that your assignment is not far-fetched. It is right within you. You don't search for it far-fetched. It is right within you. Your assignment is what you are created to do. The need that you are created to meet. The challenge that you are created to solve. That is your assignment. And your assignment, I want to tell you, don't get it twisted. Your assignment can come in form of your job. Your assignment, I repeat again, can come in form of your job, so long it is something that you know that you are created to solve. You are created is a need that you are created to meet. if it fulfills you, because you are meeting that need that you are created to meet, you are meeting it, and it will definitely fulfill you. Then, if it is through your job, then that thing is your assignment. If it is that you are meeting the challenge, you are solving this challenge that you are created to solve. If it is that you are meeting the need that you are created to meet, it will fulfill you, even though that thing is your job. So these are the things that we need to find out. These are the things that we need to look out for. Your job can be your assignment. So people just, there's this misconception that usually your job is not your assignment. Your job could be your assignment if it meets the need you are created to meet. If it solves the challenge that you are created to solve, then your job is your assignment. In the same vein, your ambition, all these things are misconceptions. That's why I'm starting with that. Your ambition also can be your assignment. Your ambition, what you're ambitious about, it can be your assignment, so long it fulfills you, so long it helps you to meet the need that you are created to meet, so long it helps you to solve the challenge that you are created to solve. Your ambition can be your assignment. So these are things that we need to look out for. And I want to tell you, you cannot lie about it. You can't pretend that this is my assignment. You can't pretend, because there's something that comes with you fulfilling your assignment. It's called passion. It's called joy. It's called fulfillment. You can't fake it. That's the truth. If your job, if your ambition, if it fulfills you, if these things, your job, your ambition, if they fulfill you, it's not pretentious. You can't be pretentious about it. People will know. Even you yourself, you will know that yes, this thing that I'm doing, it fulfills me. That's the truth. So I repeat, your job can be your assignment. Your ambition can be your assignment, so long they meet the need that you are created to meet, so long that they solve the challenge that you are created to solve, then they can be your assignment. I wrote here as well. Hmm. Hmm. Usually, your aspiration can be your assignment as well. Your aspiration can be your assignment. What you aspire to do. What do you aspire? What do you imagine? What do you dream of? All of these things can be your assignment. Your dreams can be your assignment. Your vision can be your assignment. But holistically, whatever fulfills you, anything that you do that fulfills you, fulfillment, you can't fake it. Whatever you do that fulfills you, this is your assignment. Find it, and it's not far-fetched. It is right within you. Yes, it is right within you. Conor Blanche, thank you for joining. N18, thank you for joining. Hmm. Hmm. What are we talking about? Your assignment. That's what we're talking about. Your assignment. What is your assignment? My assignment is what I am created to do. What I am created to do. My assignment is the need I am created to meet. My assignment is the challenge I am created to solve here on earth. Here on earth. Ask yourself this salient question. What am I created to do? What need am I created to meet? What need am I created to meet? What challenge am I created to solve? Ask yourself that pertinent question. And then you find an answer to it from your within, not from outside. Find an answer to that. My goodness. I said in a sports car activities, what do you use? You use a sports car because it's fast, it's swift, it's light, and it has a lot of dynamics. Yes, to move. But if you are preparing to transport equipment, I said if you are preparing to transport equipment around, you use heavy vehicles. These vehicles are designed based on what they are supposed to do. Whether it is a sport car, light, swift, and dynamic, or it's a heavy duty vehicle to transport heavy equipment. So the design is based on the intent of what the product is meant for. Your design, who you are, is based on what you are created for, or what the need you are created to meet, the challenge you are created to solve. That is the way you are designed. So don't beat up yourself. Why am I like this? Why is my nature this way? Your nature is because of the need that you are expected, that you are supposed to meet. Your nature is as a result of the challenge that you are created to solve. So you need to understand that. Because people begin to beat up themselves that God, why am I created this way? Why did you create it? Why did you create it? Begin to ask questions from whoever that why am I created this way? No, don't beat up yourself. Appreciate who you are. Appreciate your nature. That nature of yours is for a reason. It is to meet a need that you are created to meet. It is to solve a problem, a challenge that you are created to solve. So don't beat up yourself. Appreciate your nature. Appreciate who you are, your nature, and then refine it. Work on yourself. Discipline yourself so you can serve purpose. What are we talking about? Your assignment. What is your assignment? What is my assignment? It is what you are created to do. Your assignment is what you are created to do. Your assignment is the need that you are created to meet. Your assignment is the challenge that you are created to solve. Find it from within, not from without. Find it from within, not from without. And you will see it. And then you will be fulfilled. What are we discussing? Your assignment. So question is, how do you know your assignment? How do you know that this is my assignment? How do you know your assignment? To be honest with you, this question is a very sort of confusing question. It's sort of confusing. So many people are confused as to this question. Simple question that I just asked. It's not simple, but it sounds simple. That how do I know my assignment? How do I know what I am supposed to do here in life? Here on this earth, how do I know? People just keep gallivanting around, just trying out so many things. They don't know exactly. And then time on its own, it's not partial. It keeps going. Time keeps going. It doesn't wait for you to try out things and see if this one works or this one does not. So the question is, how do you know your assignment? How do I know it? This question is very salient. Please pay attention. I wrote here that there are indicators and pointers that show and tell us our assignment. There are indicators and there are pointers that show that this is your assignment. Of course, you can't really bank on those things 100%, but there are indicators. With those indicators, you can be able to fish out. You can be able to distill exactly what your assignment is using these parameters, using these indicators and pointers. Because the essence of a product is not far-fetched from the nature of that product. The essence of a product is not far-fetched from the nature of the product. So for you to detect, for you to know your assignment, what you are created to do, you need to find out those pointers those indicators that show that this is what I am to do. This is what the need that I'm created to meet. And this nature will often speak. These things will often speak, whether you are aware of it or not. They will often speak in you. I mean, these pointers, these indicators, they will always speak in you, whether you are aware of it or not. True. They will always speak because they are part of your nature. Let's see how it goes. Now, there is this misconception, or there is this, deception that, when you feel somehow, some sort, I mean, you have to be able to differentiate between interest, attraction, intention, and then commitment. As an individual, you must be able to differentiate between attraction, interest, intention, and commitment. You must be able to separate all of these four. Do you know why? This is because it is easy to get attracted to something. There are so many things happening around the world simultaneously that you can get attracted to easily. There are so many things that are happening around the world simultaneously, as we speak, that can get your interest. There are so many things happening around the world that can get your intention. So you need to find out what these things are. That are these things an attraction to me, an interest to me, an intention to me, or a commitment? You see, the commitment level, that one is not for everybody. Yeah. Everybody can easily get attracted. Everyone can easily get interested in something. In fact, many people can easily get intention about something, but not everyone can be committed to it. This is where the demand lies. So if you are getting into something, if you get attracted to something, for you to know that this is an attraction, you ask yourself a brutal question, which you should answer honestly, that can I be committed to this thing that I'm attracted to? This is how to differentiate if this is an attraction, interest, intention, or commitment. You must be able to separate them. Can I be committed to this that I'm getting myself involved in? Can I be committed to it? You need to ask yourself this question. So you don't mix up interest. You don't mix it up with attraction. You don't mix up attraction. You don't mix it up with intention. You don't mix up intention. You don't mix it up with commitment. You really can't mix it up. So you need to find out. Don't get attracted to things just sheepishly. Don't get interested in things sheepishly. Of course you can appreciate it, but don't spend your precious time on something that is like a flame that just fizzles out in no time, that cannot stand the test of time when the trials come, because you'll be tested. Whatever thing you chose to do, you'll be tested of it. If you are truly committed to it, your commitment, your passion will be tested over and over again to know if truly this is an attraction, or this is an interest, or this is an intention, or this is a commitment. This is it. Ask yourself that question. So you are not able to, so you won't mix things up. You won't mix an attraction for an interest. You won't mix an intention for commitment. So how do you know you have done that question? And I said there are indicators. So what are these indicators? What are these pointers? What are these indicators that show that this is my assignment? That you can use that to affirm, or to just to know what the scope of your assignment is. It is from your nature. I said it earlier. You know that from your nature, and your nature will always speak, even unknowingly to you. You always respond to your nature. You always respond. So these are the pointers. I'm going to mention them. 3 of them. There are 3 fundamental indicators of purpose. There are 3 fundamental indicators of your assignment that will point you that this is your assignment. 3 of them. I'll mention them now. There are 3 that will point you, that will indicate that this is your assignment. It is within your nature. It is within you. Number 1 is your gift. Your gift. Number 2 is your burden. It's different from your gift. Your gift, that is your skill, what you are good at naturally, or what you develop, or what you acquire. The skill you acquire or the skill you develop, that's the number 1. Your gift. What you are gifted at, what you can do naturally, even without being paid for, what you are dexterous at, and nobody taught you. You just know it. There are people like that. You just know things. What is that thing? Find out about that thing. Search it from within yourself. What is that thing that I'm naturally gifted at, that I can naturally do on my own? If nobody taught me, or you acquire the skill, or you develop the skill, whichever way, that thing is your gift. Find it, that you can do with ease. When they wake you up, you are happy to do it. When they wake you up, you are happy to do it. You do it seamlessly. You do it effortlessly. You do it like with ease. Come on, find that thing. That thing is your gift. And some people trivialize their gift. They don't appreciate their gift. They don't know what they have. They trivialize it. They don't appreciate what they have because they tend to be beguiled by the gift of others at the detriment of their own. They look onto others' gift and then they despise their own gift. They don't appreciate. No, that shouldn't be you. Because your gift seems not to look or sound lucrative does not mean that gift is not lucrative. You need to find a way. You create a space for that gift. You create a space for it. That it does not sound lucrative or it does not look lucrative does not mean it is not lucrative. It is. You need to create a room for it. You need to search within yourself and ask yourself, that how can I create a room for this gift that I have that comes seamlessly to me, that comes with ease to me? You create the space. You refine yourself. That is how you get what you create a space for your gifting. Don't look down on your gift. Appreciate it. Whatever it is, it may even sound foolish. Listen to me. That gift of yours that you can do effortlessly, it may sound foolish to you. It may sound unreasonable. It may look unreasonable to you. But I tell you, there's something that is a treasure that is lying right inside of that thing. Find it. It is by diligence, loving up on your gift. You have to love it before you can find that thing, the treasure inside of you. I'm talking to those whose gift sound foolish or sound not lucrative or look not lucrative. I tell you, don't look down on it. There is something, there's a treasure in it. Find out what it is by loving up on your gift. That's 1. Then number 2, I said, what are the? I said there are 3 fundamental indicators of your assignment that will indicate that this is your assignment. 3 of them. Number 1, I said your gift. Your gift. Don't despise your gift. Don't look down your gift. Then number 2, your burden. It's different from gift. Your burden. Your displeasure about things that are not right in the society. What are you displeased about? Is a positive gift. Is this thing, your displeasure is a positive thing. What is it that you are displeased about? Your body. What burdens you up? What are you that positive thing negative things in your environment that you are displeased about? That thing is an indicator to your assignment. Find out what that thing is. Naturally, some people will just get displeased at something that is an anomaly in the society, in their neighborhood, in their environment. That thing, don't waste it. Don't waste it. It is your assignment. It's your assignment. My goodness. Find that thing that you are always burdened about, that you are burdened up about, that you are displeased about, that you want to correct. It's an anomaly that you want to correct. That thing is called a burden. That is an assignment. It's an indicator to your assignment. It's an indicator to your assignment. Find it. And the 3rd one is your affinity. Number 1, What are the three fundamental indicators of purpose of your assignment? Number one, I say your gift. Number two, your burden. Number three, your affinity. Your affinity. What do you have affinity for? Naturally, these things are different. Don't think they are the same. Your gift, your burden, and your affinity. What is that thing that you are naturally drawn towards? Naturally, you are drawn to it. Naturally, you have affinity for it. Naturally, you have an affection for it. You have this drawing to it. You are always, you wanting to do this thing, wanting to, come around this thing. What is your affinity? Your love for something. What is that thing? Find it. When you find this thing, this indicates, these are the pointers to your assignment. They are the pointers to your assignment. Find them. I wrote here that your affinity, this is a positive obsession. This is called passion. What are you passionate about? Yes, what are you passionate about? Search and find out one thing or few things that you are passionate about. I said, this that you are passionate about, which is your affinity. I said, find that thing. There is this force of passion is greater than the force to quit. The force of passion is greater than the force to quit. I tell you, if you are really passionate about something, there will be another force that will resist that passion. But I tell you, your level of passion for something determines how far it will go. And the force of passion is usually, depending on an individual, is usually greater than the force to quit. See, these are the indicators. These are the pointers to know your assignment. The indicators to know your assignment. I said, number one is your gift. Number two, your burden. And number three, your affinity. Number one, your gift. What are you gifted? What are your talents? What's your skill? What's that skill that you have? What's that skill that you have? And don't trivialize your skill. Don't belittle your skill. Then number two, I said your burden. Your burden. What are you burdened up with? What are you displeased about? An anomaly. What are you displeased about? An anomaly. What is that thing that you are displeased about? What is that anomaly that you are displeased about? It's called body. That burdens you, that you want to correct. Then number three, what is that affinity that you have? Your affinity. That is, what are you passionate about? That's number three. Your affinity for something. These are the three fundamental indicators. There are more, but these are the fundamental indicators. The fundamental indicators that point you to your assignment. So, what are we discussing today? We are discussing your assignment. And I said, what is your assignment? I said your assignment is what you are created to do. Specifically, the need that you are created to meet. Or the challenge that you are created to solve. Positive or negative challenge. So when you meet this need that you are created to meet, when you solve this challenge that you are created to solve, then something comes in return to you. It's called fulfillment. It's called joy. It's called fulfillment. You are fulfilled. And fulfillment is not tangible. It's something you can hold. It's something that comes and you feel inside of you. And nothing can replace that fulfillment. And you can't fake it. If you are fulfilled, you are fulfilled. If you are not fulfilled, you are not fulfilled. And I said, find that thing. It's not far-fetched. It is right within you. Find that thing that you are created to do. Find that need that you are created to meet. And find that challenge that you are created to solve. Then, the resultant outcome of finding that which you are created to do, which the need which you are created to meet, the challenge you are created to solve, the outcome of it is that you will become fulfilled. Fulfillment is it, which cannot be bought with any tag of price. It cannot, until you find that which you are created to do, until you find that need you are created to meet here on earth, until you find that challenge that you are created to solve it and meet it, then will fulfillment come as a result of it. So, and I said that, how do you know that this is my assignment? How do you know that this is my assignment? I said there are 3 good indicators, because a design is not far-fetched. I mean, a nature is not far-fetched from the design. Your assignment is not far-fetched from your design, which is your nature. Your nature will speak of what it's meant to do, because there's always a preconceived intent of a manufacturer of what he or she wants to manufacture. There's always a preconceived intent. So your assignment is a function of your nature. Your nature will always speak. And I said there are 3 indicators to know, to find out, that points your assignment inside of you. There are 3 indicators that point, that tells you that this is my assignment. It may not be 100% true, but there are, these things, your assignment is around this fundamental 3 that I'm going to give, that I already gave. Your assignment is around the 3 fundamental pointers, fundamental indicators that points your assignment. Number 1 of it is your gifts. And I said, you not to despise your gift. Don't look down on your gift. Don't belittle your gift. Don't appreciate other people's gifts at the expense of your own. Don't do that. And I said that no matter how foolish or no matter how unlucrative your gift may sound, by you looking at others, you are comparing your gift with others, and it seems as though your gift has no relevance. Don't look down on it. Don't do that. That thing is killing. Don't do that. So you need to first appreciate your gift. Whatever it is, your gift is something that you do seamlessly, that you do effortlessly, and you do it well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that which you can do, that you can do naturally, that comes to you with seamlessness, that you do effortlessly, that's your gift. So you can even acquire it, or you can develop it. Sometimes some people are not even taught, they just know it for some weird reasons. They just know things. Find out what that thing is, and don't belittle it, don't undermine it, love it. That is where it starts. You have to love it. Love it. Then you can begin from there. You can begin to harness the treasure that lies within that gift that you first despise. But you must begin with loving it. Don't look at other people's gifts at the expense of your own. You have to appreciate yours, no matter how foolish it might sound, no matter how unlucrative it might sound. Still love it, and then you see the treasure coming out of it as you harness it, as you develop it, as you grow. That's one. How to the indicators that point your assignment. Number 1, gift. Your gift. Number 2 is your body. What is it that is bothering you? Your displeasure about an anomaly in your neighborhood, in your environment, in your society. What is that thing that burdens you, that gives you almost sleepless nights, that gets you displeased? That's number 2. The indicator that points your assignment. And I said it might not be 100%, but around these 3, you will find your assignment. Around these 3. Then number 3 is your affinity. What are you drawn towards? Naturally, what's that thing that you are drawn towards, that you are passionate about? They can wake you up at any time to come do it, even without profiting from it, but you will do it with joy. You will do it with happiness. You do it with all of your heart. They can wake you up right from sleep. What's that thing? Find that thing. It's within you. It's not outside of you. It is within you. Find it. These 3, fundamentally, they are around these 3. is your assignment. Around this tree, your gift, your body, and your affinity. Around this tree is your assignment. Find it, and then I bet you, oh my goodness, I bet you the resultant outcome will be fulfillment. The resultant outcome will be fulfillment, which cannot be bought with any price. I remain yours truly, Dapsy. This is a leadership TikTok live session. It's a leadership in human development and mission building. We do this every Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Irish local time. So we are speaking live here from Dublin, Ireland. Here, speaking live from Dublin, Ireland. I will do this every Friday. So I believe you have been able to glean one or two things from here today. Your assignment. So you go back and think on what you just heard. Think on what you just heard. These 3 indicators. Ponder, ruminate, reminisce on these 3 keys that I give, the fundamental pointers that will indicate you, that will point you to your assignment. This will help people to live a life of purpose. It will help people to live a life of joy. It will help people to live a life of victory. And it will help you to live a life of fulfillment. Find that thing. Find your assignment. Find your assignment. Through these indicators, these 3 indicators that I give, find them, and then you'll find peace. You'll find joy. You'll be fulfilled. You'll be victorious. I'm sure you. I remain your sincere, Dapsy. So till we meet again next week. See you all.